I'm Darren, and this is 3 things you need to know for Monday, November the 20th. In the third quarter, credit card delinquencies are back at 2019 levels after bouncing off lows. These numbers have risen consistently since the historic lows around mid-2021. Ones in the toughest situation appear to be the millennials. Sugar is trading at the highest prices since 2011 thanks to lower global supply, which is due to weather damage. Prices for the sweetener are up over 55% in just 2 months. Global reserves are lowest since 2009. Since sugar is needed to make bread, I'll say it, it'll cost you more dough to make bread. Jim Chanos, a well-known shorting hedge fund, is shutting down. After his assets under management climbed to $6 billion in 2008, he manages less than $200 million now. He is converting his hedge fund into a family office and advisory business, which gets much less scrutiny by regulators. Trade while you're sleeping across time zones with Arbitrage Trade Assist. Sign up today at arbitragetrade.com. Arbitrage Trade is your trusted source for business, finance, and tech info.
Every family has their baggage.
We know she's vaping, drinking, she stays out all night.
But we don't have to face these challenges alone. Visit boystown.org/parenting for expert advice. If you need immediate help, call the trained counselors at the Boys Town National Hotline. Boys Town can help lighten the load so you can get back to the things that matter. For any age, any stage, Boys Town.
Security. In the world of finance, securities play a crucial role in representing ownership, debt, or other financial instruments. There's basically 4 types, and that would be equity securities, debt securities, derivative securities, and hybrid securities. Equity securities are probably what you've mostly heard about, which is just stock, basically. You represent ownership in a company, and when an investor purchases that stock, they become a shareholder, entitling them to voting rights, dividend payments, and a share of the company's profits. The value of equity securities fluctuates with the company's performance, offering the potential for capital gains or losses. Debt securities, on the other hand, represent loans made to an issuer, such as a corporation or government. These securities typically provide a fixed income stream in the form of interest payments and a predetermined maturity date at which the principal amount is repaid. Examples of debt securities include bonds, notes, and commercial paper. Derivative securities derive their value from underlying assets, such as stocks, bonds, commodities, or currencies. They are often used for speculation for hedging purposes. Common types of derivatives include options, futures, and swaps. Hybrid securities, which is our last one, combine elements of both equity and debt securities that may offer a combination of fixed income payments, ownership rights, and the potential for capital gains. Convertible securities are an example of hybrid securities, allowing holders to convert their bonds into stocks under certain conditions. These 4 types of securities provide investors with diverse opportunities to participate in the financial markets and pursue their investment objectives. Another great way to make money is to invest in foreign exchange. This is another market that you can make a lot of money with if you know what you're doing. And if you'd like to learn more about foreign exchange, go to arbitragetrade.com and look under the Education tab, where there's a lot of information that will teach you all about foreign exchange.
Hi, I'm E.J. Williams. Each year, millions of animals are abandoned, and more than 1 million are euthanized before they can be rescued. Organizations like American Humane are working to harness the healing power of the human-animal bond, as animals can be trained as life-saving service and therapy dogs to help veterans, the elderly, and children with special needs to overcome the obstacles of everyday life. To find out how you can help give animals and the people they help a new leash on life, please visit AmericanHumane.org.
The Pick of the Day! Arbitrage algorithms have signaled a possible uptrend in the future for Hartford Total Return Bond ETF. That's HTRB. It manages a core bond strategy which taps the expertise of Wellington Management. The fund invests in U.S. government and corporate bonds, including up to 20% in below investment grade or junk bonds, asset-backed securities, and mortgage-backed securities, up to 40% in foreign issued securities, including those from emerging markets, and up to 20% in non-USD securities. ETFs tend to stay in a controlled channel. It closed Friday at $32.63, 52-week high of $34.71, and a 52-week low of $31.06. We are not financial advisors. Please do your own research.
Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is a privately held research company. Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is solely responsible for the preparation and distribution of the contents of this podcast. The opinions offered in this podcast are for informational purposes only and are not intended to function as investment advice. Seek a duly licensed professional for investment advice. For more information about the informational research and services offered by Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC, please visit arbitragetrade.com.